Pouncy House. We pounce and then we bounce.
Hey guys, Pouncy here. Get your ears ready to rumble!
Pouncy House. We pounce and then we bounce. Hi guys, Pouncy here. Sorry, I have not been on my channel for a while. And that's due to many things, but mainly taking care of my boo. Say hi, boo. Yes, he's just a little baby boy. I hope you guys can see him, because I'm still not good with the camera. I promised to to focus more on how I can figure out my camera and get one of those selfie holders and stuff. I'm a little slow on doing those types of things. I don't know why. Anyhow, so the point is I wanted to do, I have a slew of different videos I'm going to be doing. And a lot of you out there know I do healing work. But with healing work, mind, body, and spirit comes into play. So when I speak to my clients, it's about life coaching them. At the same time, you're explaining to them about, you know, within reason, how they can up their antioxidants in their body and nutrients by taking in high vibratory foods. Particularly, I'm not a vegetarian. However, I don't practice eating meat. I don't eat meat every day, but I don't make judgments on people that do. But I guess this video we're going to just, I was going to focus on another subject, but my other videos to come, I'm going to be doing a slew of them over the next couple of weeks. They're going to be everything from, well, I'm going to do pendulum dowsing because there's not many videos on pendulum dowsing. And that's how you connect to your higher self. Another way of connecting to your higher self. Also, I want to do a video on dog etiquette. A lot of people don't understand when you take a dog to a dog park how to, you know, behave, in so many words. It's more about the owner than it is about the dog. I'm going to do a video on that probably maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. And then love and one on friendship. But today, since the coronavirus seems to be coming back around, one of my neighbors told me today that there was a, I don't know, here in Colorado, they're going to be orchestrating now closings of restaurants and stuff. So I'm sure that's happening all over the country. And I must say, my personal opinion is, yes, you wear a mask. You know, my opinion has changed. Yes, you do wear a mask when you're out and about because it is protecting you know, anyone who could be susceptible, because not everyone is, their body's not running at an optimal level, and that's for all kind of reasons. It doesn't mean that they're eating wrong or doing whatever. I personally do take in a lot of macronutrients type foods, but I can tell you that I think the main reason people get sick on this planet is stress. I think that's the number one reason why, because stress, and you know, I'm not like a scientist and all this, but I can tell you that I do know the body pretty well. And I do believe that when you allow your cortisol levels, or, you know, or your anxiety or your heartbeat to raise, because of, most of the time it's because of humans. I mean, let's be honest here. It's you know, I live a pretty good lifestyle. I'm lucky, and I pray every day and thank God for the lifestyle that I have. But I do run into people that could trigger me to get stressed out, because sometimes you meet people and you're like, they're appalling. They're jealous for no reason. They're antagonistic or passive aggressive, or deliberately don't do things because they want to bother you and push your buttons. We've all been around those people. Most of the time those people are, I would like to say, I'd like to say they don't like themselves. They don't have a high level of self-love. So they have to power trip with other people in order to get their attention. So therefore, most people are susceptible to this stuff because they're not knowledgeable enough to kind of like say, okay, I'm going to cut you out. I'm not going to bother with you anymore, because you can see a pattern with someone. That's number one, is stress. So how do you bring your stress level down? Well, mainly is you pay attention to your circle. Who's in your circle? Who's causing you unnecessary pain or unnecessary hurt, unnecessary, just like random ignorance or whatever it might be. Okay. Now, when you deal with the general public, the outside people that you really don't have, you can't really correct them. You can correct your friends, your associates. I just corrected some people and told them bye-bye at the dog park, which that'll go into my next my dog etiquette video. But some people are not outspoken. I have become the type of outspoken individual when it comes to a point where it feels like no other avenues working, and I believe that human being needs to know who they are, because there's a pattern. It's not like they're doing it once and you're jumping to conclusions. You're watching and paying attention to behavior. So let me get to the point. So you want to remove your stress out of your life. Simple and easy. Get rid of the people that are causing stress, whoever they might be. If it's someone who you don't know, business associate, or someone in business, and you have to conduct yourself a certain way, you have to control or deal with the situation. Let's see. Let me put an easier spin on this. You can't control them, so you have to control the way you respond to them or what's going on. You have to just kind of like put your boundaries up and maybe just say, okay, that's not going to work. This is the day I'm available, or, whatever it might be that you're dealing with people and circumstances. So number one is people. Number two is self-care. Taking time out for yourself. You don't always have to be running around. You don't always have to be, looking for material items or the latest fashion or the latest, whatever it might be that you're looking for. You can just take a break and take time, at least an hour a day, to relax and enjoy yourself. And whether that's a bubble bath, some people it's just having a glass of wine or a cup of tea and reading a book, or whatever it might be. Everybody has their own situation. Whether some people like to go hunting, some people like to go fishing, go hiking. There's a lot of outdoor things to do. Beautiful to be in nature. That will definitely bring down your anxiety level, or the energy level. And why we're speaking on stress is because it links to being sick. The flu, different diseases, heart disease, all this stuff stems from your body being out of whack. And the higher you have your immune system, the lower you have stress in your life, the more opportunity that you have to pretty much be healthy and your body be like immune to tons of things that come its way. And I believe that's including the coronavirus. But again, I don't want to argue with people because everyone has their own opinion. Free radicals, when free radicals are in your body, they attack the cells. So having less free radicals by taking in chlorella and turmeric, which I'll link it below. I did a video, which I'll do another one if people don't like that one, but on how to make the turmeric, raw turmeric, ginger, raw honey, and lemon and water. And you mix that together, and it is phenomenal for your immune system. So is echinacea. So there's a lot of things out there, but building up your immune system with greens and all that good stuff. So, but most importantly, it's the mind. Your mind controls a lot of things and controls your health. I actually do believe that your mind also controls a lot of different areas of your body, including like weight gain or weight loss. And, there's ladies out there that are just like me, that, your whole life you've been kind of like challenged with your weight. And, the idea is maybe you're thinking about it too much. Maybe you're putting more emphasis on fear of gaining the weight than fear of losing it. So, we all have our challenges in life. The thing is that I think building up your immune system is going to protect you, and definitely keeping yourself, mind, body, and spirit all in sync with each other Is that work? Yes. Does that mean that you can't get too complacent? Yes. It means that you have to do the work. So I hope that I've actually made sense here. I almost went on for 10 minutes, and I don't like to go on that long. But I think that this is good information for you and for your family members and friends. Maybe you can share it. So again, I will recap. With the coronavirus or with any type of illness that is something that you can take care of at home, taking in high vibratory foods is what's going to keep your cells replenishing, and it's going to keep your body very vivacious and healthy. Also, taking in certain vitamins like echinacea, or taking in turmeric root, ginger root, raw honey. Raw honey has a lot of medicinal properties. It's amazing. People are always calling it on my phone, so I apologize if it lights up. Let's see. Aside from that, spinach and kale and wheatgrass, as you can see, they're all high vibratory foods. You can have your meats and all the other stuff that you have. That's your choice. It's more of just having a lot of high vibratory that actually can combat. And I must say, drinking a lot of water, having hydration. So with that said, and then obviously picking and choosing your friends, your family that you associate with. Some you don't want to cut out of, obviously, but you keep that on the down low. And then people on the outside world that you really don't have control over their behavior. You control the way you respond to it. And that's easier said than done. So believe me, I'm not hypocritical in that department. I have learned a lot over the years to realize that sometimes you got to let something go. I've had people that say things like, condescending or rude to you for no reason. And I give them a chance, and I'll be like, maybe they didn't mean it that way, and just let it go. And then they do it a second time, and you don't get a third time to do it with me. I will correct you and say, excuse me, that's not right. Like, why are you being rude? You know what I mean? But everybody has their way of dealing with it. But I also have a very quick way of healing and releasing it and moving on. So with that said, I hope that my video helps somebody else out there. And like I said, there's going to be a slew of different things that I'm going to be chatting about over the next several weeks. I just don't have them off the top of my head, but definitely, I think people really need to know what is a friendship with someone, what really is love, and if you have anything that you want to comment on in regards to love, or any video that I do, you'd be more than happy to comment below. I would prefer people who are trolls that want to fight and write things or text things on there that are, it's not going to stay on there anyway. I'm not going to deal with that. So I would hope that people would just be nice and write anything that you feel that's your opinion about how you think you can stay healthy and balanced in this very strange, awkward time that we're living in. But the best thing we can do is just live every day and remember that the most important thing in life is your happiness, and happiness equals health. So with that said, hopefully I said enough. And also, having a pet always makes life much more joyful and beautiful. So with that said, Pouncey's out, and I will be back in a few days with another video, if not sooner. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Pouncey House. We pounce and then we bounce.
Coming soon to a city near you.